blacktop onto the gravel road. Over here in Arkansas, looks like most of the crops are out. Still got some soybeans in. They're burning the rice fields. They've already got some of these fields disked up. Going over here to check out a camp, but something about a gravel road, getting off of these blacktops and off these highways that I'm liking. So check back. More footage on the way. Pretty good. A lot of cypress, lots of buckbrush, fairly close to the Mississippi River. Tell that water's down pretty low. We're gonna go up here and check out the camp though. About a mile down this levee and we'll be at the camp. Check back in a minute. Got to make a steep turn off of this levee onto this river road. I could see the Mississippi River through the trees there. Looks like just around this bend. Be on where we can launch into the Mississippi River. Like somebody got a little trail back in there to a campground. Pretty good gravel on here though. Looks like you should be able to get in here year round, even when it's pretty good rain, maybe. Good place to come in and duck hunt. Or fish, either one. Coming up on the river now. River's low right now, below zero on the Memphis gauge. Somebody's got a pretty good little camp spot pushed up over there. If you like camping on sandbars, you got a lot to choose from now. And there's no telling what you might find over on that sand. Maybe some buried treasure, old ships, anything with the river down this low. There are some giant catfish in that river. It's a good boat ramp here too. You should be able to get in here just about any time. we'll run into some sand down here when it's this low, but I say anywhere from 3 to 5 feet on the Memphis gauge and above shouldn't be a problem. Now you can back down here, but you'd have to probably, I don't know, getting across that sand might be a little trouble. But this is extreme end part of September. This is typical for the river to be down like this. Good part is you can tear up some stripers and some crappie in these little pockets behind some of these rock dikes. When these little pools, you can catch some fish when it's down like this. Slab crappie, we've done it before. Mep spinners and a spoon. A spoon will work good on those striped bass. Fall is on the way. Time to make it happen. Over and out. We'll check back later. Found an old hedge apple tree. I found a lot of these when I was camping on the Arkansas River. I had one right behind my tent, and I know the deer were chomping on them in the middle of the night. I could hear them out there. So I know deer like to eat them. But somebody may have to correct me if I'm wrong on this. Is this not the same tree as a hedge apple tree? Is that the same thing as a bodock tree? And is a bodock wood good for making duck calls? Is that the same wood or not? And is a hedge apple or bodock, is it good for making bows? So y'all might be able to help me out on that one. That's what I've always thought, but I could be wrong. I know for sure the deer love to eat them, but I'm not sure if a hedge apple and a bodock is the same thing. And is that wood good for making bows or making duck calls, or both? Opening day of squirrel season and opening day of bow season in Mississippi. I got my camp set up down here by our river, and I saw some squirrels this morning. Shot at one, hit it, it ran down the tree and ran off in the bushes. And I couldn't find that one. But I'm gonna test out my new cup here. It's got a little grid that goes with it. See if I can't warm up a cup of coffee here at my camp. The wind is kind of high, so that's not helping things at all. But I'm definitely seeing some squirrels. I saw 5 this morning. Like 2 of them were fox squirrels. Try out this new cup, see how it works out. See how it holds up to this fire. Let me get this thing going and we'll check back in a second here. water's moving pretty fast today. The water's kind of low, but the current's kind of swift. Sort of like the wind. I'm standing about 40 yards from my camp, and you can't even see it. I'm gonna walk back through the woods here, show you what I'm talking about. It blends right in. Get over here and get a cup of coffee and maybe some oatmeal. For sure some coffee. Check back later. You would think, under the right conditions, if the ducks are in the area, you would think that they would use this, because there's definitely food in here for them. But these woods behind me are, we put out, let's see, I've got 4 DVDs out. My first trapping DVD, some of the footage came from these woods right behind where I'm standing. Behind where I'm facing right now. Kind of a new growth. I'm gonna go back on the back side of this new growth and get along that river, get back in these oak trees and see if I can't work my way back to the camp. I'm about 1.5 miles from the truck. I'm just going to ease back towards make a loop out in these woods and get back to the camp, slowly hunt back, and then see if this wind lays down. Break camp, work my way on back to the truck. This is A Trapper's Heart DVD. Was filmed right over here in this thicket. I'll show you now. Alright. Get back to squirrel hunting. Over and out. Man, that's an old tree there. You find something like that, you know it's a very good chance that's probably a den tree, so for squirrels, coons, or anything, but that's got to be a 100-year-old tree at least.